Hey guys, NCS Fan 001 here, welcoming you to another trophy list update, weekly trophy update, whatever you want to call it. So this will be going up on Monday, January 14th, 2019. It'll be covering the previous week of the 8th through the 13th because the last one went up on like a Tuesday because I got really busy with other stuff. So this past week has been relatively active with trophies. I played 4 games this past week. Overall, we started out with some Red Dead 2, and I've been making very good progress actually on Red Dead 2. I am at like 96% completion. I think I finished over 70 of the challenges, so not too many challenges left. And then the legendary fish, and I've done the first 3 exotic quests, so only 2 exotic quests left. So I'm making actually very good progress in all of that. I finished some of the really hard challenges too, so we're making very good progress, and hopefully I will have the 100% done sometime in the near future. It's still fun to some degree, but just some of the stuff you have to do to get the 100% just gets really annoying, like the exotic quests and some of the stupid challenges. I have not started on the gold medals yet. I know that that's going to be a bit time consuming, but hopefully it won't be terrible because I can skip cutscenes this time around. So hopefully I could get that within like a week of dedicated play whenever I get around to doing it. Otherwise though, I finished the squirrel statue quest. Getting the perfect pelts was kind of an issue because it's very random. But I found out that if you get the buck antler trinket, which you get by killing the legendary buck wherever he is, if you do that, you can actually get the trinket, and that makes more animals be 3 stars, so it's a lot easier to get perfect pelts if you know what you're doing. So I would highly recommend going and doing that. Then for finding the permanent home for the statue, you basically just play hide and seek with the statue a few times. Like, you'll place it on the mantle and then come back 24 hours later and it'll be gone because apparently Abigail or Uncle or someone doesn't like it, so they'll go hide it around the house and the ranch. And the very last time, I had always thought the trophy was glitched because no one got this for a long time. But it turns out I don't think it was ever glitched. It's just because the location of the statue on like the 6th and final time it disappears is out in the middle of the mountains somewhere, like to where no person would ever find it unless they're just messing around, just exploring the world because it's in such an obscure location. So yeah, but if you have a guide to follow, that shouldn't be much of a problem at all. Once you get through the collecting the animal parts. And then the 18 bear attacks, I think I've done maybe 4 now. I've also got back into the online a bit. I finished the free roam missions trophy. That one's very easy. You'll get that one through natural progression. I haven't finished the story of the online yet. I'm still working on that. I've got good progress done on that, but I still got a ways to go. I've done 3 out of 5 free roam events, so just got to do 2 more, and that'll come through natural progression. Making progress on a few of the gold belt buckles, but I'm pretty sure I'll easily have that well before I hit level 50. If not, I know that there's a few really easy ones I could always do if I had to, like a few related to the horses and going from one location to another quickly, stuff like that. I still only own 1 horse and 1 stable. I'm level 12 right now. This one I still wonder if I might have to boost it. I don't know yet because I never really get the opportunity to do this normally. And I always play solo, so that could be a bit of a problem. I might still end up just boosting that one with someone else because that would be very easy with just one other player. The camp improvements is apparently really broken. A lot of people have issues with it. Like if you ever buy anything for the camp with gold, it'll actually glitch it entirely for your character. And there's only like a limited number of items you can buy. But if you buy the flags, it's actually quite easy because you can just buy 5 of the flags for like 50 bucks a piece. So that's probably the best way to do that one. This one is easy. You just have to reach like level 22 really to get an ammunition recipe. I think that's maybe the first one you get is around level 22. So it just takes a while. It's not hard though. Persistent Posse, I went ahead and did that because we all got rewards if we had signed in during like the first week of the beta. And you got like a big cash reward, so I now have like maybe $1,400, and that included after spending money on this particular trophy. It costs $200. At least I have it if I ever needed it or wanted it for anything. I doubt I ever would though, but it's at least an easy trophy. It's just expensive in game, and then these other 4 trophies are all super easy and shouldn't cause any real trouble. So yeah, I'm getting pretty close to the end of Red Dead 2 in terms of the actual trophies, but getting to level 50 and finishing the gold medals is going to take a while. So then I did 2 easy platinums this week. I did the stacks for Jack and Jill DX, so 353 and 354. This is, of course, an extremely easy platinum trophy. All you have to do is basically beat the first world, play a mini game, and collect enough tickets to use those tickets to purchase like a store item. And you have to collect 250 coins while you're playing through the game, which is extremely easy. So nothing difficult at all about this platinum in either version. It's very, very easy. It takes less than 15 minutes. It can be done in under 10 minutes, actually. So very easy, would suggest. It's a decent enough game that it's worth playing, and it's usually cheap. It's one of the Radicala games, so along with like Super Destronaut and Explosion and stuff. So yeah, very easy couple of platinums. It stacks 6 times like many others. So this is the 3rd time I did it, 2nd and 3rd time. Finally, I have been working on The Last of Us PS3. I've finally gone back to this game. So I finished The Last of Us. I got the platinum like 3 weeks after the game came out or something. 3 or 4 weeks after the game came out. So I did all the multiplayer stuff legit. It wasn't hard back then at all because there were plenty of people playing and there weren't any like DLC weapons that people could buy. There weren't any hackers, so it was pretty easy back then to do everything legitimately. But then you have the DLCs. Left Behind is very easy. It's a story-related DLC. It only takes a few hours. It's all story-related. But then you have 2 multiplayer DLCs, and each of these are actually much easier on the remastered version of the game. They require you to play on all 8 of the DLC maps between these 2 DLCs, and on each map you have to complete a match without dying and while getting at least 3 downs or executions. So that is obviously very, very difficult, and it would have even been difficult back in the day when you could still get in these matches. The other 3 just require you to play each of the 3 game types on one of the 4 maps from each DLC. So those 3 trophies are easy, and I did manage to get one of those legitimately. But the reason I'm back in this game is because me and some other guys from Snickle and Carlos's Discord were going to be boosting the game. We tried to boost it on Saturday, but I think at least one person didn't even have the game installed. And then one person didn't have any of the DLCs installed, so we could never find each other. And it was like 1 in the morning before we really even were able to start getting into anything, or it was like midnight. And then I remember I fell asleep at like 1 in the morning on Saturday night because I was just exhausted, so that's kind of funny. And then I think I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning and realized, hey, I'm still in the game. Like, I'm still getting in lobbies and stuff. So that was a bit of an experience, but hopefully we're going to have this boosted. We're going to be able to do it hopefully next weekend, either like next Friday or Saturday. Because these DLC trophies, they're very easy to boost as long as we just go into DLC lobbies, which will require everyone to have the DLC, which hopefully everyone will by that point. So yeah, hopefully we can get those done because they're very, very easy if you boost them. They were much, much harder, though, on the PS3 version than they are on the PS4 version. You could probably still do the PS4 version's DLCs legitimately, because all you had to do was just get 5 downs or executions in a match on each of those maps. And then finally, there's Grounded Mode. There's 2 trophies for this, Complete Grounded Mode and Complete Grounded Mode Plus. I'm using the glitch in the game that allows you to start a game on Grounded Mode Plus, even if you haven't yet beat Grounded Mode. So thankfully, that is going to speed up the process by only requiring 1 playthrough through this horrible difficulty, because this is a very challenging game mode because the game's combat is so broken and not designed at all for this new higher difficulty. Like, I don't care that you can't use the look feature or whatever it's called. You never need it really at all, but it's mostly just you get so few supplies to do anything with. The enemies kill you in 1 to 2 hits pretty much no matter what. And just, it gets really, really annoying quickly, and it's so random with where the enemies go at any given time. There's no set path they go on, really. There's no set item drops. It's kind of random. Like, some of the items are set, but not all of them. And, like, the drops that the enemies can give you are completely random and may or may not happen. Some people don't have their arrows break very much. Mine break constantly, no matter where they hit on somebody. It's just a really annoying thing. I'm through a third of the game, I think. I just finished Bill's, the chapter where you're with Bill. So I think I'm on like chapter 5 now, and there's some really hard areas after that. So really not looking forward to getting through the rest of this, but hopefully I could get through this within like a week or so. I don't know if I'm going to be playing this more, if I'm going to be focusing more on my PS4 games this coming week. So, with that, level 63, 5%, 15,608 total trophies, 354 platinums, 1,958 golds, 3,947 silvers, 9,349 bronzes. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This coming week, I want to continue working on Red Dead 2, maybe head over to some Fallout 76, probably do another easy game in here somewhere. I don't know exactly what yet. Whatever I do on the drunk stream on either Friday or Saturday, I don't know. It depends on which day we're going to boost Last of Us, and I'll do the drunk stream on the other day. I'll probably do the Resident Evil 2 one-shot demo live on that, because I think that would actually be kind of fun. And I might do this other really sort of silly, cheapo, easy platinum here. Or this isn't even a platinum, this is just 100%. Personality and Psychology Premium, because I think it's made by the same people that did the like hand line test, whatever you want to call it, like palm reading premium or whatever it's called. So I think that just might be kind of fun to mess around in on a stream. Do that in the one-shot demo would probably be kind of fun. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it, guys. Don't really know exactly what I'll be playing this week. It all sort of depends, but probably gonna continue working on Red Dead 2 and probably also on The Last of Us. So I will see you guys for a couple streams this week. Hopefully the schedule gets back to normal now this week, since now that college football season's over and I'm not sick anymore at the moment, knock on wood. And yeah, so see you guys later this week.